Radiant Historia. Perfect chronology.
I'll now explain what it is we're asking you to do. You must liberate our brother Guttrils held captive in the human town of Scala.
What? There are captive Guttrils in Scala? They don't seem weak enough to be caught by humans.
You're right that our strength is far beyond any human. That's why we don't like useless fighting. When possible, we try to talk things out. But humans always ruin any chance of peaceful negotiations.
So that's why your people don't trust humans. All right. We only have to free them, yes?
From what I hear, Alistel's army is currently stationed at Scala. We'll most likely have to fight those humans.
Part of getting you to trust us, is that it?
That is it exactly. But don't think that we're eager to see humans hurt each other. All we ask is that you free our brethren. How you do it is up to you.
All right. We'll need to get an eye for the situation first. We'll head to Scala at once.
I've told everyone in the village about you. You're free to make use of the merchants here, if you need.
That'd be a big help. We'll pay them a visit when we get back.
Well then, we'll be looking forward to your return.
That must be them. It seems the Guttrils really were captured.
Let's head to the inn. I have an idea.
What is the plan, tough one?
There are fewer Alistelians here than I thought. That's the key. We'll disguise ourselves as Alistel soldiers and spread false information to cause confusion.
That sounds fun.
Fun? I guess so, sure.
I see the basic idea, but will it work?
If we hope to keep casualties to a minimum, this is our best shot.
Then we'll need to steal a few uniforms first. Without being caught, of course.
Stock, Rainey, Margot, I want you guys to handle that part. It'd be impossible for the rest of us to disguise ourselves with our builds.
I guess a big guy and a little girl would look pretty suspicious as soldiers. All right, we've got this.
I'll be counting on you guys. All right, then let's split up for now. We'll work on the next step while you guys do your thing.
These guys look like perfect targets. Nobody will see us back here either.
Yeah, let's get this done.
Wow!
Your clothes. Hand them over.
can't get careless. Do it, guys! This is looking bad! We can do it, guys!
No!
Gotcha!
We can do it, guys!
I feel alive again!
Burn!
Oh, that was a close one.
All right. Let's take their uniforms before anyone sees.
You two can handle that.
Huh? Why? Oh, sorry. I sometimes forget that you're a girl at all.
You forget? You'll pay for that one later.
Oh.
Come on. We need to hurry.
I'm done, Stock. What should we do about the soldiers?
We could blow everything if they're found. Let's toss them in there. Marco, lift the other side.
All right.
There, that should do it.
We did it! Uniforms for everyone!
They're a bit whiffy, though. I smell liquor and well, other things I'd rather not dwell on.
Well, let's get back and report into Rosh.
I see you got your uniforms. Let's get started.
Yeah. So what's your general plan?
We'll make a scene outside first. Then you guys will come over in disguise and give them a false report to make them retreat.
What do you want this false report to be about?
Anything. You decide. Whatever's fine as long as you get all the soldiers to pull out of town.
All right, we can do that.
Sounds like the perfect job for Marco.
What? Why me? Fine, all right.
Stock, give me the word when you're ready to go.
This is the first time I've seen a caged Gutrul. How are we supposed to settle our differences like this? We must free them, and prove that not all humans are so cruel.
Raj's plan sounds really fun!
Well, are you ready? All right then, let's start us a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
All right, let's change.
Yeah. Hey, Rainy?
What? Aren't you gonna change?
It's not that, we're going outside. Don't change your clothes until then.
All right, our job is to start a little mayhem. Let's leave the rest to Stock and the others. Perfect timing. Let's go. Hey!
What the? Huh?
Oh, so you know me. Well, that makes things much easier. I've joined forces with Cygnus and come to aid Scala. If you soldiers aren't getting your mitts on this place.
What? Hey! Ah! All right. What the? Ah! Ah!
Figures desert folk would be so hot-blooded.
Your plan to stoke their frustration was clever, Top One.
But at this rate, the rest of the town will be in trouble too.
Yeah, I know. Stuck. You're right.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
It's fine.
Looks like it started. Time for the next phase of the plan.
You little...
Captain!
Huh?
This riot is a diversion. Celestia's rebel army is marching on us with Cygnus soldiers alongside them.
What?
We also have a message from Field Marshal Viola at the Sand Fortress. She's been informed of the situation and will be sending reinforcements. You should abandon Scala for the time being and head towards Atolia Wasteland. That's where you'll convene with Field Marshal Viola's reinforcements. That is all. After letting the rebels occupy the town, we'll eliminate them with that weapon.
Yes. Right.
Listen up!
Right.
Sorry, but you're going nowhere.
No.
Did you kill him?
No. But the rest of the unit will lose all cohesion if their commander disappears. Since they can't figure out what's going on, their efforts to deal with it will be hampered. Let's toss him in a cell or something.
What do you want?
Please calm down. We haven't come to do you any harm. It's not a lie. Your elder and Burgess asked us to come here. They told us to come rescue you.
What? Say,
We swear on this beast mark that we're telling the truth.
oh, indeed,
Doors open.
indeed. Hey,
Much appreciated.
We did it!
That was some impressive acting, Rainey.
Wasn't it? Your fake report was pretty good too. They totally fell for it. Anyway, mission accomplished. Let's meet up with the others and head back to Forja.
Amazing. You were as good as your word. You have indeed proven your worth.
Then will you consider joining us and Celestia?
Given all you have done for us, I see no reason not to. Burgess, start making preparations for our departure at once.
The Elder himself is going to Celestia?
Sincerity is answered with sincerity. That is our way.
Not at all.
Is that you, Barunka?
Lieutenant General Raoul, perfect timing.
I was certain you'd succeeded after hearing that you all had headed to Scala. Well done. We can now begin the operation.
Now then.
The time to attack is now. Thanks to Rosh and Stock, we're in contact with Cygnus as well as Forja. We took a roundabout way getting here, but the situation is much improved over our initial hopes.
If we're going to launch an assault, the place to do it would be the Sand Fortress.
I was just thinking along those lines. It's only...
Is something bothering you?
It's whatever turned the Cygnus army into sand, isn't it?
Yes, we can't act carelessly so long as we still have no idea what caused that. To investigate the phenomenon, though, we'll need to fight them again despite the danger. In truth, I'm at a loss as to how best to proceed.
Dangerous or not, we'll have to do this. Why not strike up a real battle royale? I don't know what kind of spell it is, but with both forces mixed together, it'll be harder to use.
I see what you mean. The faster we move, the less time we give them to come up with countermeasures. In this situation, the best defense is a good offense. Can you two pull it off?
Of course. That fortress is like a training ground for us.
We know all the ins and outs of fighting there. That should give us a genuine advantage.
Let's head to the newly liberated Scala.
Yes, that would be our best foothold for an attack on the fortress.
The plan is taking shape. Burgess, we must get ready to go. Send a message to the village warriors.
As you wish. I will gather them at once.
It must be thanks to you that Gafka returned to the village after breaking our law. That is why I must ask you, if Gafka could become even stronger, would you want him to? The keys to Guttural combat are the fist and chi. One who has mastered both and truly believes in himself is called a beast god. Of course, there is a ritual as well, but nobody has managed to carry it out as of yet. In truth, I don't know if having such immense power will be of any use to you. If you do indeed seek it, find the beast god's nail that was taken from our village. Bring it back to Forja, and we can consider our options from that point forward.
Is that what you want, Gafka? Do you have any interest in becoming this beast god?
Yes, of course. The beast god is the mightiest of warriors, spoken of only in legend. It is the Guttural dream. The beast god's nail was bestowed on one who trained alongside Burgess. He participated in a battle at Grand Plain to help a Granorgite friend. He lost his life there, but it is said he took with him 1,000 Alistelian soldiers.
No wonder he's a legend.
Ever since then, the beast god's nail has been lost. If you want to look for it, perhaps we should search Grand Plain where this battle was.
Performing a Guttural ritual meant to teach our warriors new skills. They must find the 4 secret books: Strongman, Tri-Strike, Wind God, and Omnipedia. By dueling those who find the books, I determine if they are worthy to learn those skills. This ritual is required for all of our soldiers. Do you want to help Gafka acquire any of these skills? That's the spirit. Then find the secret Guttural skill books scattered far and wide. I will then duel Gafka.
It seems the Alistel army has fortified the road from here to the Sand Fortress. Considering what a ruckus we raised when we liberated the place, that's to be expected. What should we do, Lieutenant General?
There's no need to worry. Everything is going as planned. We act as before. We'll attack at once and break through from the inside. It's a tactic that only you and Stock could pull off.
That's true enough, but the opposition will be serious this time. Do you think it'll go as well as all that?
Oh, it will work. The enemy's morale has dropped significantly. They lost Scala, after all, to a supposedly lowly rebel army. Knowing that must be incredibly galling for them. If we press and take out the commander at the Sand Fortress, the battle will be quickly won.
I see. All right. Will I be leading?
Yes, I'll leave you in charge on the ground. I'll take the opportunity to head to Cygnus. There's someone I need to see.
The key figure you've been in contact with?
The very same. I'll be back in a few days. I leave the operation in your capable hands. Goodness, our military gains far exceed my expectations. I didn't think our forces would have reached the Sand Fortress when I returned from Cygnus. In any event, the Guttural warriors certainly are strong. What is this strange power they wield that allows them to so easily defeat the Alistelians?
You must mean Qi.
Qi is a way of interpreting life energy, apart from mana. It is not used to wound one's opponent physically. Instead, it alters the flow of an opponent's life energy. We win by controlling its center. Guttural warriors are trained in the use of Qi from the moment they are old enough to grasp it.
Quite profound. I'm impressed. The fighting will be over soon. I hope we can keep this up. Rosh, Stock. The Sand Fortress is close at hand. I believe we should seize this chance to invade. What do you two think?
Funny, I was just consulting Stock and the others on that score as well.
I say we do as discussed. Charge into the fortress and hit the commander at once.
All right, we'll stick to the plan. We can begin our assault at your convenience.
I'm good whenever. And it's up to you, Stock. We'll start the operation once you're ready.
All right.
Hey, Stock. I finished gathering up equipment and supplies. We can leave at any time. I wonder if Rainy's ready.
Ah, Stock! I heard that the previous shaman was in this city. Is that what I think it is?
This? The shaman gave it to me. She asked me to give it to her father.
So, you were able to see her.
Isla seems to be doing really well.
I see. Please, have this for your troubles. I hope you can put it to good use in your travels. Thank you, Stock. And thank you too, Ott. Ott's meeting with the previous shaman, my daughter, taught her a lesson she'll keep forever. Please, look after Ott. Ott's meeting with the previous shaman.
So we're gonna take down the Sand Fortress's commander, right? I'm ready. I wonder if Mark is done preparing.
Damn.
invading the Sand Fortress. Are you ready? Good. Let's do it.
They're paper tigers, men! Pour on everything you've got!
Go! Show Alistel the ferocity of the Gootrels!
Don't let yourself be outdone by the humans or Gootrels! Show them Asadros' pride!
We're about to enter the Sand Fortress! Don't fall behind!
Yes!
Let's move while the coast is clear.
Has Hugo's brainwashing taken that much of a hold? This is bad.
The same might have happened to our brigade if we'd stayed in Alistel.
Enough!
Here I go! We can do it, guys!
slow! This'll leave a mark!
Leave it to me!
This'll leave a mark!
Leave it to me!
Eat this!
Here I go!
Way too slow! That's a taste of our power.
Don't worry, we're not gonna kill you. You'll be kept as prisoners of war. Then start acting like one. Tell the rest of your soldiers to stop resisting.
Looks like everyone's behaving themselves. I'm glad we didn't have any needless casualties.
Stock! Rosh!
What's wrong?
My apologies. When we weren't looking, a group of our men went after the soldiers toward the plains. We must retrieve them at once!
They must have gotten puffed up after the total thrashing we gave. We can still catch up.
Let's not be too hasty. It's important to prepare ourselves first.
Well, sure, but...
No, we should go after them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I wouldn't want to second-guess your warrior's intuition. We can probably still catch up to them. Let's go and bring them back here. Elm, you and the others keep watch over the prisoners.
There they are.
Damn them for being so reckless. I'll catch them even if I have to...
Wait, stop!
Odd. What's wrong?
Don't get any closer! I don't like it. Something feels real bad.
What's right? I can sense something too.
Something? What?
I don't know. But it feels very dangerous. We need to get back to the fortress.
But what about them?
I said we need to get back. Do you want to die?
All right.
possibly proceed in the face of that thing?
I can't believe it turned them all to sand. Friend and foe. It's insane. Now I see why the Alistel army was so weirdly obedient when it came to withdrawing from Scala.
What's the matter, Ott?
My grandpa told me something. Mana is in everything in the world. And stuff that loses its mana goes back to sand.
To sand?
So Hugo can drain the mana from people at will? What we just saw was the same as when the Cygnus army was turned to sand. Say, didn't that soldier who attacked you and Sonia at Alistel Castle turn to sand too? Man, sucking the mana right out of people and turning them to sand. That bastard Hugo's come up with one hell of a weapon.
No, it's not a weapon. That's the power of flux. It's the power of the ritual that controls mana.
This seems like a good time to take a break. We could use a moment to let it all sink in. Have you had enough time to think things over? We'll be resuming the meeting soon. Are you ready to... All right, I'll call everyone. Well, moving on. What was it you said? The power of flux? What is that?
Please allow me to explain.
Lieutenant General Raoul, when did you get here?
Just a moment ago. But it seems I missed some sort of crisis.
Yeah, that bastard Hugo pulled out this insane weapon. Or wait, what did Ott say? He used something called the power of flux.
I see. So that's the secret of the phenomenon that turned the Cygnus army into sand. As for flux, this lady here would know the most about it.
And she is...
I apologize for not introducing myself. I am Erica, the former princess of Granorg.
Princess Erica?
I had sought refuge with King Garland of Cygnus after fleeing from Granorg. That is when I came into contact with Lieutenant General Raoul regarding the reclamation of my homeland.
Until now, she had mainly worked behind the scenes. Once she realized an incursion into Granorg was imminent, she asked to accompany us.
So that's it. Well, it's fine with me. But if she's going to come with us, she'll have to be treated the same as everyone else.
I would expect as much. Since fleeing from my homeland, I have cast away my title.
Don't be too hard on her.
Understood. You're okay with this, right, Stock?
Sure.
Brother?
Brother?
Oh, pardon me.
I'm going to get some fresh air.
I wondered where you were. Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. Erica, there's something I want to ask you. It's about what Ott mentioned a moment ago, the power of flux. Isn't that the power that's passed down through the royal family of Granorg?
How do you know about that? Could you really be...
What?
Oh, no, I must have been mistaken. Pardon me. I'll answer your question now. As you said, the power of flux is passed down through Granorg's royal family. But it is definitely not meant to turn people to sand. It is used to bring the unstable mana of this land back into its natural balance. Using the power of flux to bring stability back to this land. This has been the duty of our royal family for generations.
But in practice, it's now become capable of harming others.
I believe they are triggering a mana breach in certain locations to turn people into sand. Incorporating the spell formula for flux into a weapon, and using it for wholesale destruction. These are rather grave ideas General Hugo is capable of.
I assume the idea was actually Fennel's. He's one of the finest engineering minds in the world. He's the one who created the thaw machine for Hugo too.
Alistel has such a man? Well, in any case, something must be done about that dreadful weapon.
But if we so much as try, we'll be turned to sand as soon as we approach it. We can't even think about an attack without a way to protect ourselves from its effects.
There is one way to protect oneself from it. The Royal Granorg treasure. Etherion, the Stone of Flux. That stone fixes mana in place, protecting the bearer from a breach. It's a must for the ritual.
But if we had it, we could negate the weapon's effects.
Yes, but Etherion was last in my stepmother Protea's possession. Now that she's been executed by General Hugo...
I see.
Ah, there you two are.
Lieutenant General Raoul, has something happened?
We had a visit from one of Hugo's messengers. He's proposing an armistice.
Hugo wants an armistice.
That's right. They'll recognize Forja, Cygnus, and Celestia as independent nations if we back down. Now that they've annexed Granorg, he must want to get his house in order rather than fight a war.
And what will our response be?
I can't decide something like that on my own. That's why I came to talk to you two.
If we agree to the armistice, the war will end for the time being. What do you think, Stock?
Offering an armistice, it may be wise to accept it. It would end the war at least.
True. It may be better to accept this before more soldiers are wounded.
Keep in mind that if we do this, the chances of getting Granorg back for you drop to nil.
I realize that, but perhaps that is also for the best.
I see.
Very well then. I'll run this by Celestia and Forja as well and get their thoughts.
Please do. This armistice, it will end the war, won't it?
Yeah.
We'll be arriving in Granorg shortly. How are you holding up?
I'll be all right. I can't find much to complain about on the eve of a peace treaty.
Indeed not, Lady Erica. Celestia and Forja agreed to the armistice because they too trust in us.
Yes, it must happen, come what may. By the way, was it wise to leave him behind?
Do you mean Stock? Well, we brought Rosh with us, so he's the only one left who could watch over the troops.
No one else could keep the soldiers in line with all the hoopla over the armistice. and trust him. That's why we need to make sure to do our part in the signing ceremony for the armistice.
Yes.
Hey, what is it? Are you okay? What the?
Hugo, this was his plan all along.
Lieutenant General!
Everyone, run! It's not safe to remain here! Go!
Princess, that means you too! Run and don't stop!
All right!
Hey, you! Don't just stand there! That bastard Hugo!
Uh-oh. Damn, are we gonna make it?
You've returned, Stock.
Your decision led to Rosh, Raoul, and Erica being turned to sand.
Hugo is not a man to place your faith in.
As we suspected, you will need the Etherion to stand a chance against that power. It's okay. I know you can do it.
Stock, we're counting on you.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?